everybody, it's Sally from Sally Stampers. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm bringing you my lemon sherbet treat bag. It's a really cute little bag. There's lots of names for it. Star-shaped bag, faceted bag, but I'm going for lemon sherbet treat bag because I have these gorgeous lemon sherbets inside, and I've actually packed enough in that they don't even move around. My favourite part of this has to be this cute label. These are the stitched with whimsy dies. Can you see the detail on it? Just so cute. I just love it. So let's make it because it's really simple. I'm going with Magenta Madness on this one. I wanted to use some bright colours and actually step away from that crumb cake. So for your cardstock you will need a piece that is 10.5 by 5 inches nearly, 27 by 12.5 centimetres. We're just going to score the short side at 2, which is 5 centimetres, and then we're going to score the long side at 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10, which will be 5, 10, 15, 20 and 25 centimetres. Easy peasy, like I said. Okay, back in with your ruler. So we're going to mark the top at the centre point, which is 1 inch, and we're going to do that across all of them. 1 inch across the top, which, as you may have guessed, will be 2.5 centimetres. And then we're going to do the same at the bottom, but I'm not going to press so hard because I want to make the mark 1 inch up. And then going to go from the corners to that point and up to the one that I made at the top. Okay, so we're going to do that on all of these panels. So my centre point, mark that bit, score that way, score this way and score to the top. Don't forget, as I've said to you before, all the products that I use are current products by Stampin' Up. The only thing that I do ever use that isn't anymore are the large scissors, but that's just because I do prefer to use them, and I think most places sell large scissors, so I don't think you need to worry too much about them. They're not a necessity of Stampin' Up for my projects. So yeah, you can purchase the items. I have a link below for my shop, a link below for the blog, and also for my social media. So, and also joining, of course, most importantly of all, if you want to join, all the information is on my blog. So yeah, that would be fab too if you wanted to join. So I've now done that mark all the way across. I'm going to fold and burnish these straight score lines. So we're just going to go all the way along. I did see that there was some blackcurrant, not sherbets, I think there might have been blackcurrant licorice, and I thought they'd be great to put in here, but I didn't buy any. I only bought lemon sherbet, so couldn't put the blackcurrant ones in. But lemon sherbet will be just as good in here, and I have just realised that I didn't stamp my cardstock. How foolish of me. Right, let's quickly. So I've just used these two little flowers from the sweet strawberry. Oh, crumbs. Let's see if this will work in any way, shape or form. Right, Magenta Madness, large flower. Let's see if we can strategically stamp them so that the score lines don't mess. What do we think? Can we manage this? I'm not going mad because there's no point. And then the small flower, just randomly stamp. I think we're going to get away with this. fabulous. Just some of the odd-sided ones. This is where you just keep stamping now until you've gone a little bit insane. Right, there's that part done. So you stamp your cardstock, then you score it. So we've cut these bottom panels, and again here all we're going to do is fold this in against itself. Okay, so all you're doing is just folding those in. Okay, and the bottom will automatically crease itself. A little bit of adhesive on this tab here. And again, just ensure when you do this, that's not going to go, is it, because it's not a square, but you just keep everything in line. Okay, press that down. And now this is the back. So what I'm going to do here, I used my Seal Plus, pop the first square in, then I literally just went round with my Seal Plus and did all but the last one. So now what I'm going to do is use my fingers, she says, famous last words, wait a minute, let me get my, there we go, to pinch that together so it's like a star. So I'm holding it as it was a star, and then the back panel is going to go in, and then I'm simply going to work my way round like so, and then the last one I'm going to add my adhesive on the top, and there's the box bit done. And like I said, this now automatically all folds to itself. Now I'm just going to grab my pencil, because now I want to squeeze these points together, okay, and I'm just going to mark 1/2 inch down my box. So this is just for my hole punching, so you mark yours whichever you feel is right for where you want your ribbon, basically. Oops. It's a little bit tricky because obviously the card's now fighting with me. This is my last one. And then with my crocodile, again I'm just going to go in, and I know where that mark is, but I'm eyeballing the centre of my panel. It's just, this is a tricky bit, I guess. If there are any tricky bits, it's this bit. Okay, so once you've lined that all up, grab your beautiful, and this is my Magenta Madness in colour ribbon. That's the back, so I don't want that at the front. And then I'm just going to feed this now through my holes that I've punched. All the way round. And all the products that I have used are also listed on my blog, so if you're not sure what I'm using or what something is, head on over there and have a look. Right, pop my, oops, not my rubbish, pop my lemon sherbets inside, and then tie this up in a bow. Oops, All fingers and thumbs now. This is the hard part, is trying to keep the tension on the card so that when you tie your bow it stays tight. Okay, not the prettiest of bows, but I'm not too concerned because I just want my tag to do the work really. Just trim those ends off. And then, where is my little bit of Whisper White here? My Stitched with Whimsy dies that they have in so many sizes, but I'm using the teeny tiniest one here. I'm going to run this through this little monster if it's going to behave itself. And then I've completely forgotten, actually, I need to cut this, not this, this cardstock down. So, excuse all the clatter and noise. So, 1 1/4 by 1 1/4 inch for this label, 3.2 by 3.2 centimetres. So it looks crazy small, and you think, how on earth am I going to manage that? But you will, trust me. Pop that in, pop your little die on top, and then run this little beauty through. And the thing is, this die doesn't cut per se, so all it does is leave its pretty little imprint on there. And that's why I cut it down to size ready. So back in with my Magenta Madness, back to my Sweet Strawberry, and I've just gone with Hello There, which is there. And pop that on my block, and at an angle this fits just nicely in there. Back in with my copper dial, and this time I want the smaller of the punches just to go in that corner. And then snail mail twine, just a little bit of the white one. And all I did with this was feed it through the whole, both ends, and loop it across over the top corner. And then I actually fed it through the punched hole just here at the side, and then I actually just tied it. Fiddly bit, fiddly bit coming up, double knot so it doesn't come undone, fiddly fiddly. There we go. Trim those ends there, and then I push the knot round to that punched hole, and then it will sit, perhaps just a fraction too long, but it just sits nicely underneath the ribbon. And those are my lemon sherbet treat bags. Hope you like them. Thanks for joining me, guys. See you all again soon. Bye.